like you, just like you. Baby, I'm a loser, yeah, yeah, yeah. Just like you, just like you.
You're listening to 89.9 WMTV Emmitsburg, high on the mountain, low on the dial.
Your weather today in Emmitsburg is 59 degrees and cloudy.
Welcome back, everyone, to the Words of Wisdom podcast with Milton Sophia featuring Eric O'Brien.
Hey.
Hello
Hi.
there.
Happy Tuesday.
We did it. Another week in the books.
Yes. Here we are.
It was a doozy of a one.
It always is.
Eric, how was your week?
It was okay. It went. I'm getting my apps out, you know?
Yeah.
Yep.
Appetizers, you know?
Endless apps all day.
That'd be great,
Fridays.
honestly.
Shout out to TGI Fridays.
I was just there yesterday with my friend Robbie.
Yeah. So fun story. My cousin plays football. He plays like on the line. So his high school team made it. So TGI Fridays refused to give them the endless apps. They abused the privileges, apparently.
I didn't know they could refuse that.
Oh yeah. They stopped doing the endless appetizers at that TGI Fridays. Because like the team would go there and they would just get like apps.
Yeah, that's the point.
Yeah, I think they were
Endlessly.
costing them money.
Probably. Well,
So,
go
real
ahead.
quick, the music that you were just listening to, a small band called Jaguar Twin.
Mm-hmm.
We saw them on tour, Sophie and I, with Lovely the Band.
Not me though, I wasn't invited.
No, Milty was
Well-
just there for like us leaving.
Yeah.
go
Well,
see
it
them.
was
I
during
said
finals
goodbye.
week, so
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
awesome. We've seen Lovely the Band twice, and I mean, obviously the second time was better because it was their show. So,
Yeah, it was a lovely time.
yes, it was lovely.
haha.
They have a great like live performance stage presence.
Do they ever like use like the fact that they're lovely the band as a pun to be like you guys have been a lovely audience?
I don't think they punned on us at all.
That's a shame.
But yeah, they have like a really great interaction. Like my favorite part that they said was, "Okay, we're gonna like walk off stage now, and then we're gonna come back and sing 2 more songs." Like that.
That's great.
it
You
was
always
great.
have to have the encore.
Yeah, but they like, you know how bands try to like surprise you and be like, "Oh, we're leaving now," but then they come back, they're like, "Never mind."
I mean, it's expected now.
Yeah, I know. So I really enjoyed that.
I would be a really like bad band leader for the fans because I just wouldn't do an encore. I'd just
Leave
be
them
like,
hanging.
I'd just be like, guys, we were booked 2 hours. It's been 2 hours. Nice to see you. See you next time. Buy another ticket.
I mean, I'd just like pretend to go on stage and then go off, and then like 10 minutes later I'd come back.
10 minutes.
Yeah, I'd
Yeah,
like
for the true
really leave
fans
them
that
in
stay.
suspense.
I would stay for Lovely the Band.
But
They're-
like,
they're my
would
favorite.
you just wait 10 minutes to see if they're actually going to do an encore?
Yes.
Oh, good for you.
Yeah.
Either that or you'll be left very
They're-
disappointed.
No, they were so good. Like a lot of unexpected surprises in their show. It was really great. Like that was around when what is it? Old Town Road. That was when that was
Yeah.
popular, and they one of the
Shout out to Small Nas
oh
X.
my god.
Did he change it?
No.
Oh.
So what happened was one of the people in the crowd was wearing like a cowboy hat, and the singer of the band took the cowboy hat, he put it on, and he started singing the song. And so they sang it for a long time, didn't they?
Like a good minute.
Yeah, it was long, and then the guitar started playing, and then the drummer started playing. But it was really good, and I feel like they make their shows very
Fun.
very fun and different at each place they go, which is great. But this is not what the show is supposed to be. We are not supposed to
No.
be reviewing.
Oh.
Well, anyways,
concerts.
shout out to Jaguar Twin.
Yes.
Give them a listen to their first album, Subject to Flooding.
Yeah, it's a
Please
great one.
listen to them.
Yep.
Yes. Anyway, this is the first podcast that we don't have like our outline. How do we feel?
I don't know if this is a
Outline.
good thing or a bad thing.
Like, are we progressing or?
It seems pretty sketchy.
Well, we do have a theme though.
That's a knee slapper right there.
Milty, do you want to tell them what our theme is for the
Yeah.
day?
So one of the things, like we want a fun time.
Yeah.
We're looking to have an adventure.
Oh my.
So we chose to do something a little different today.
yeah.
A little
Yeah.
choosy.
It may or may not be entertaining for you guys.
It's gonna be entertaining for us. So.
Yes. So that's why we chose to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing some positively mediocre choose your own adventure stories.
Yeah, but like the first one is gonna be more of a sim, like a simulator.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna be fun.
We are going to have to narrate, so like this is basically us practicing for our Audible careers.
I would
Yes.
actually love.
Welcome to our audition tape.
I would love to like do like audio narration for books.
I feel like I'd be good at it.
I'd be a very plain narrator. I wouldn't actually do like different voices for people.
Oh, I can
But
be expressive
I would get
in my
I would
reading.
get very expressive in the emotional parts.
That'd be great.
You just need to find your narrator voice.
Yes.
You're being judged.
Oh. You know, I was judged on Saturday and I did really well, Milton.
That's good.
Yeah, I went to a conference. I wasn't just being judged
I mean,
generally.
I don't want to brag, but I was a lawyer in mock trial.
oh.
And I was judged
There we have it.
very
folks.
strongly. And I'm still kind of upset about that because for our last performance in the state semifinals, so you get graded out of a scale of 5, and I got a 4, and I really deserved a 5 because it was magnificent.
Milty is the most humble person I have ever met.
Eric can attest to that.
Yes.
Yes, he's very humble.
Yes.
Milty, why don't you take that humbleness and tell us who our tributes are in the Hunger
Okay.
Games simulator?
So this is a fun little simulator. It's sort of like I don't know. Is it kind of like Oregon Trail, but better,
A bit.
more violent?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Hunger Games, if you guys don't know, based off of the critically acclaimed, I don't know if it's actually critically acclaimed or not,
I have no idea.
but the very popular series, The Hunger Games,
Yeah.
in which there's 12 districts, and then people fight to the death.
There's 2 people from each district.
Yes.
So and this is fun because the simulator lets you put in like your friends,
Yes.
so you can
So
see.
we like the people on this list.
Yeah.
Don't get that twisted.
Or do we?
Or
Uh-oh.
do we?
Ooh.
Ooh, the plot thickens. We'll see who makes it out alive. If it's not
Yes.
me, I'll be very disappointed.
Well,
So from District 1, we have Eric and Sophia.
hi.
Very,
What's cracking?
it's a very surprising twist that you guys are in here. District 2 is me, Milt, and my sister, Afro. District 3, we have Scoot and Kelly. District 4, Nathan and Alicia. District 5,
Oh, God.
Gary and Aaron. District 6, Joey and Laura. District 7, Matt and Colette. District 8, Dean and Tony. District 9, Andrew and Jam. District 10, we have Sam and Grace. District 11, we have Sean and Rube. District 12, we have Jake and Caitlin.
Yes. So
A good set of tributes this year.
Yes, I know. I'm
A
very
mix
impressed.
of all of our friends.
Yes.
Yeah, it is.
And
it
may the
is.
odds be ever in their favor.
Well, I guess
Click.
we're about to see. Are we ready to proceed?
Also,
everyone?
note that Sophia's the one that's clicking proceed, so if anything bad happens,
It's all my fault.
it's all her fault.
Here we go. The reaping. Oh, sorry, the bloodbath. Let's see, did anyone do anything? Most of us ran away. Ooh, Milty, tell us what your sister
Yes,
did.
so Afro set an explosive off, killing Jake, Matt, and Sophia.
I'm already
Sophia,
dead.
All right, we're going to get a post-Hunger Games interview right here.
I thought I was dead.
Sophia,
Yes.
how does it feel to be killed? One of the first people killed in the Hunger Games.
Well, I probably had it coming. I'm
Yeah,
pretty
ki-
weak.
Kind of walked into it.
Yeah.
Eric, any questions?
No, like it kind of makes sense. She doesn't run.
No, I really don't. I probably stood there. I just took it. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brave, face it head on.
Yeah, I hope they got a close up. Let's see.
Anything else?
Milt and Tony fight for a bag. Tony gives up and retreat. Milt won the bag.
He
You
got
know,
the bag.
it was a great bag. It was a Gucci bag.
Oh,
Gotta get the brand.
Did
of
it have the
course.
Gucci socks in it?
No, it's just a bag. It's an empty bag.
so it looks like everyone else ran away, and then a few people grabbed some.
Other
like-
highlights, Colette took a spear.
yeah.
Good for her.
Yeah.
That might come in helpful.
Nathan got a shovel. Not really sure.
Digging our graves.
yeah.
He's
Gary
grave
got
digger.
a backpack full of camping equipment, so I guess he's gonna set up shop somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Proceed. We are still on day 1. Everyone's exploring. Anyone? Oh, Rube killed Aaron. It looks like.
Oh no.
So there's that.
I collected fruit.
Oh,
That's very impressive.
Sean poisons Gary's drink. He drinks it and dies. Man, Sean
Yeah.
had it out for Gary.
Put it in his
Joey
monster.
picks flowers.
That's
wow,
a very
that's
Joey
helpful.
move.
Yeah, Joey.
Yeah.
Joey would do that.
I notice,
Very
like Eric's hunting for
environmentally
other
friendly.
tributes. Okay,
Yeah,
so
Eric's
he's doing
just-
stuff.
He's getting the lay of the land.
Yeah, you got to scout it out.
Yeah, and
Trying
Milty
to pop some caps.
Milty collected fruit from a tree.
You know, fruit is very important. Like you don't
Sugars.
want to get like scurvy
Uh-huh.
while you're in the arena. That'd be a really crappy way to die.
I would say so. Yeah.
You scurvy
Yeah.
dog.
Very important.
All right. Let's.
Or
Uh-huh.
we could do a very like English close reading of this and
Oh.
picking fruit from the tree. It's a biblical representation
I was thinking it was foreshadowing.
of what?
You winning.
Oh,
You know.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the olive branch.
He's getting the fruit from the top of the
Exactly.
tree.
Yeah.
'cause he's
Or
on
it's,
top.
or I'm picking my laurels.
Could be that.
Or that's what Joey's doing.
Joey's just picking.
He's
them
making himself like a flower crown, maybe.
to stand
To
out.
go to Coachella.
No, but
Coachella in the
because-
arena.
because he's gonna win.
Oh.
It's just like victory.
I
like
don't think
flower crown.
Joey's
He's
gonna
gonna
win.
look like Caesar or something.
Yeah.
I don't think Joey's gonna win.
I mean, so those were like olives in history time, mostly because they had a lot of olive trees.
Milty and the Greek olives.
Yes, they're
So
the best
Milty,
olives.
can you tell us who died this
okay.
day
So a recap:
on day 1?
we have Jake from District 12, Matt from District 7, Sophia from District 1, Aaron from District 5, Gary from District 5.
District 5 is just out.
Yeah, that's
Wow.
a very poor showing by them. I think they had a poor showing in the books too.
Yeah, they were one of the mid. They didn't even get names, I don't think.
Suckers.
Oh, it's night 1. Oh, this is an interesting plot
Yes,
twist. Go
Scoot
ahead.
defeats Kelly in a fight, but spares her life. You know, this is something that happens a lot in this simulator.
Mm-hmm.
I think it might be a flaw because, like, how often would that actually happen in the Hunger Games arena?
I mean, if they want to be like allianced or whatever.
Maybe, but
A
like
lion?
alliance.
no.
No,
Alliances.
but like, or is it like one of those like you spare someone's life like 10 times, you turn into a lion?
No, that'd be interesting.
That's pretty OP.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty strong buff.
I thought you were gonna go with like they spare the lives just to like put them through the agony, and then they don't know if you're gonna like kill them or not. Like if you do it so often.
Oh my gosh,
Like that's probably what I would do.
that's a little sadistic.
Like if you could
Oh.
beat someone up every day
Yeah, like just spook them a little bit. They don't know when it's coming.
or a lot bit,
yeah,
every
yeah,
day.
I suppose.
their fight or flight would be really something.
Yeah, but I feel like it's a poor strategy to have going into the games.
Ooh, Milty is in an alliance. It looks like
There we go.
with Joey, Colette, Nathan, and Sam.
You gotta play smart to win
Yeah.
the game.
Eric is by himself. He's setting up camp for the night.
Eric, thoughts about camping?
I mean,
I don't think he has a
camping's
choice.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
fine with
I think he
camping.
has to camp in this.
Roasting some marshmallows.
I wouldn't do that.
But like
The fire,
s'mores though.
but the smoke.
It's
no,
worth
but then like people come and I'm like, who else wants s'mores?
It's like,
Oh.
would you kill someone offering you s'mores?
Yes. In the Hunger Games, yes.
And then you would just eat the s'mores?
yes.
Well, I'm glad I'm not in an alliance with you.
What? I'd be a perfect person. to be
She's
in
dead,
alliance
so
with.
it doesn't even
Yeah.
matter.
Wow. Playing
You
the
have
dead
all this.
card.
You have all this ruthlessness for this, but
I'm dead.
you're dead.
You talk a lot of smack for a dead woman.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah,
So-
Sophia's the person that gets like you're dead early, and then you just explain everyone how they're doing everything
Yep.
wrong afterwards.
Exactly. Exactly. Looks like no one died night one.
I mean, we had a very like climactic day one,
You're right. Yeah.
and day two
So
got
day
some
2.
fishing.
Yeah. Yeah. Milty injures himself.
In my defense, it's a very high stress situation.
Ooh, Rube discovered a cave.
How did you injure yourself? Did you like drop your water bottle?
Knowing, knowing myself, I don't know at all.
What did Eric do? Oh, he's hunting for tributes again.
Yeah,
It
well,
must not be going well.
Alicia kills Grace while she is resting.
Yes. Sam camouflages himself in the bushes.
I mean, in the books, that worked out very
It
well
did.
for PETA.
PETA. He's just
All
like
right,
dying.
I think we missed a very important question revolving around the Hunger Games. Are we Team PETA or Team Gale?
PETA, 100%.
Can I be team? Oh man,
Don't say Rue, because that's just sad.
I don't know who Rue is.
She was the little girl that was killed. It was
haven't
very
watched it.
sad.
Literally this.
No,
and
don't watch the movies. Read the book.
Yeah.
Well, read the first book. Read the second book. Ignore the third book.
That's what I did.
Yeah, I read the third book and it was very disappointing.
I started it, and then I found out it was bad,
Yeah.
so I stopped. I never read it. I
It-
never saw
it-
the movie either.
I watched
third
the
one?
first movie. It was too much shaky cam.
Yes, it really was.
Yeah.
I liked Catching
I-
Fire better.
Like, maybe it's not the best look for me, but I was really going in there, like, hoping it would just be, like, straight up the tributes just, like, murdering each other.
That's not.
Like, even, like, PG-13 no blood murdering
my-
would have been fine. But, yeah, it was very disappointing to me.
well,
They didn't have the guts for it.
no,
No guts.
But also,
no guts,
we
no
are very
glory.
much on Team Gale.
no.
Gale was so much better than PETA.
Eric, to solve this dispute, do you have an announcement to make? It's 7:15. That's why.
Yeah,
I'm
I do
asking.
actually. And I have an
Technically,
announcement.
It's 7:16. Sophia, you let us down. We're a minute
No,
I
late.
it's
have an
15 minutes.
announcement from the WMTB local non-profit file. The mission of Frederick County Therapeutic Riding Program is to provide local citizens who have medically certified mental, physical, and or emotional disabilities with equestrian activities in order to learn basic horsemanship skills, improve physically with better muscle tone, balance, and posture. The organization located in nearby Thurmont also encourages riders to improve their emotional well-being by building self-confidence and self-esteem. For more information on the Frederick County Therapeutic Riding Program, please call 301-898-03 or 3587. Again, that's 301-898-3587. And now, a message from our friendly neighborhood bear.
Ranger Station, Ranger speaking.
Hi, I'd like to report a bear sighting, as in Smokey Bear.
Continue.
I was burning yard waste. He told me to remember that if it's too hot to touch, it's too hot to leave.
You know, 9 out of 10 wildfires are caused by humans. That means 9 out of 10 wildfires can be prevented.
I know that now.
Thanks to me.
Actually, thanks to Smokey.
Get your Smokey on. Always burn responsibly and contact your local fire department for open burning regulations. Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council. Learn more at smokeybear.com.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Thank you, Smokey. And I decided I'm definitely Team PETA because he's an apostle.
See, you're in the minority, Milty.
As normal.
Gale
Ooh.
Gale is a real American hero.
No.
PETA is not.
Is he actually?
No.
Yes, he saved Katniss's family. I
But
think
PETA saved Katniss.
Katniss would have
why?
been fine.
No,
Yes.
they needed the love story to keep them alive.
Oh my gosh, Katniss would have just killed everybody.
We don't know that.
Yeah, I think the book suggests it.
Anyway, back to the better Hunger Games.
Yes.
All right, so night 2.
I feel bad for Nathan. His supplies just got destroyed by
yeah,
Andrew
that's not
while he was
good.
asleep. Also, question. Because this again seems like very bad strategy. If someone's sleeping
Yeah.
and you have the time and opportunity to destroy their supplies and you're in the Hunger Games, why don't you just kill them?
Right?
Eric?
I think this is this goes back to the issues of yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing that like it's more fun that way.
Oh, so you're going the like sadistic
So
route,
they're just
like toying
bored.
with them.
Yeah, it's just fun.
Okay.
Like he's already winning, so like he might as well just like mess around, you know?
Yeah. Like you're winning so hard, you only have to sort of try.
I like this one. It says Rube stays awake all night. Rube does stay awake all night. He's a nurse.
Oh wow, Scoot sets Sean on fire with a Molotov.
Oh my. Wow.
That's a new one.
Did he
Yeah.
die?
I think so. He got lit on fire
I
with
would
a
guess he
Molotov
died.
cocktail.
Well, what
Oh.
if he like jumped into the river right after?
Well, we don't know. I guess we'll find out. Joey is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth.
Oof.
Man, it's because he picked flowers too long. Nothing else really happened. Let's see. Oh, okay. People hunting for tributes. Tony steals from Scoot
Oh,
while
I
he isn't
practiced
looking.
my archery.
That's good.
Archery is very strong in the Hunger
Alicia
Games.
injured herself. Nathan discovered a river.
That's
I
good.
wonder if he named it the Nathan River. No?
I don't know.
Maybe.
It might be like the River of Sir Arthur or something.
Mm. Yeah, Sean did die.
The
Yeah.
Round Table River.
Okay, we have night 3.
That sounds more like a lake or a pond.
Ooh, Dean lets Nathan into a shelter.
Smart.
Yeah.
For who?
I guess
Well,
Nathan? I don't
Joey,
know.
my sister, and I cheerfully sing songs together.
That's my favorite. Jam cries herself to sleep.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Scoot passes out from exhaustion.
Ooh, Laura received an explosive from an unknown sponsor.
So the last time we did this and someone got an explosive, they blew like 4 people up.
Yeah.
Well, there's 3
um,
people singing and giving away their position.
Oh my god. Milty!
Oh boy.
Milty, go ahead. Say what you did.
So, Hunger Games Day 4. A very picturesque scene in the arena today.
Picturesque.
And then Milt, that's me, sets off an explosive, killing Rube, Eric, Colette, and Dean.
Oh wow.
All right, so here we're into our post-mortem
Interview?
interview with the tribute, Eric O'Brien. Eric, rough day out there today in the arena.
I was a lone wolf and I died a lone wolf.
You died
That's
with 3
not
other
true.
people.
I died a lone wolf. I got hit with the shrapnel afterwards.
Laura runs away from Joey. I mean,
Relatable.
yeah,
Andrew searching for firewood.
yeah.
Talking's hard.
Yeah. Okay. So that was the. Oh yeah, Rube, Eric, Colette, and Dean all die on day 4.
You guys are the real heroes.
You killed us.
Hey, I died on the first day.
That's a fake hero.
Yeah.
That's
rude.
like Big Hero 4.
Wait, wait. Night 4. Tony loses sight of where he is.
Happens to the best of us.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
the worst of us.
Oh,
Oh my
oh, this isn't good.
Has this happened before?
No, that's not good. Joey, Alicia, Kelly, and Afro, they set this pact to kill themselves, and they did. So they're all dead now. I feel like
This is a very
is that a cop out in the Hunger Games?
Did that
Alright.
happen in the actual Hunger
so
Games?
there's
Probably.
they all right. So basically, spoilers. So PETA, before they go into the arena,
Yeah.
tells everyone that he's madly in love with Katniss,
Mm-hmm.
and he does this because it's his only way of surviving the
Because
games.
he's so weak.
Yes, all he can do is like lift bags of flour.
It's true.
Yeah. Anyways,
Why-
so they end up being the last 2 people,
Yeah.
mostly because of Katniss.
Yeah, because
like entirely because of
because
Katniss.
PETA injured himself and he made himself into like a tree.
Yeah, well, to be fair, he was like dying.
He was.
Yeah, he was dying.
But they kissed in the cave, and so the
Yes.
love story thing.
They got Stu.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes. Anyways, so they're the last two people left, and they don't want to kill each other. Brilliant strategy by PETA, by the way.
Yeah.
And so they decide to eat poison berries, and so
Is it
there
called
won't be
Nightlock?
something like
I think
that.
it's Nightlock.
And then so they're gonna eat the berries and both die, so there is no winner of the games.
And there's a beautiful close up of them holding the berries up to each other's
Yes.
mouths.
So they show everyone
And
what
then-
they're gonna do,
And then,
and then
they
they
were like,
like take
"Stop."
the berries, and then they're like, "No, you're both winners."
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a huge spoiler.
So it's a viable tactic.
Yeah.
But you have to use it very strategically.
Well, I don't think the four of them did. I think it
No.
was just like a cop out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're just like 4 winners or nothing, and they're like, there's still a 5th person.
Oh, there were still like 6 people. Oof.
Oh, okay.
I got
Ooh,
sliced.
It's the feast. So that's when the cornucopia comes back with like all the new supplies.
Yeah.
So Jam doesn't go. Caitlin severely slices Milt with a sword.
All right. We're still in this, boys. We're still
Tis
in
but a
this.
flesh wound.
But a scratch.
Let's see. Oh, Scoot overpowers Nathan, killing him. That's rough.
Tony decides not to go to the feast.
Most people.
Word to the wise: if you find yourself in the Hunger Games, never go to the
Don't go to
feast.
the
It's a
feast.
mistake.
Don't go to the cornucopia in the beginning either.
Yeah.
It's just a bad idea.
Just run. Book it.
The rest of the day, Laura discovers a cave. Tony defeats Sam in a fight, but spares his life. This
When
is
there's like so few people left, this
Right?
is just bad strategy.
Scoot steals from Jam, and Caitlin picks flowers. Let's see. Oh, this was a
Wait. All right. I would like to object.
what?
I was just severely sliced. I was fine. It was a scratch.
Milty, it was not a flesh wound.
I don't think I should have died.
I-
I think I should still be in this.
Well, now we all are just dead. Milty, do you have any final post-mortem words?
The game's rigged. I was cheated out of the victory that was truly mine. That's
Okay.
the only logical explanation.
Well, today we have our
I blame the
tributes.
Russians.
Oh. The fallen tributes on day 5: Joey, Alicia, Kelly, Afro, Andrew, Milt, and Nathan. Wow. Okay.
Do I
Right.
get like bonus points for being the last of the three of us alive?
No.
Well, that's depressing.
Sam passes out from exhaustion. Caitlin begs for Laura to kill her, but she refuses. Scoot
Again, seems like bad
Oh,
strategy.
Scoot is on a spree. Scoot kills Tony with a sickle. Wow.
And Jam attempts to climb a tree but falls to her death.
Oh, I didn't even know.
I like how that, like, is that in italics or am I just blind?
No, it's not in
Oh,
italics.
I'm just blind. I have my glasses off. That's
Uh,
my excuse.
Caitlin collects fruit from a tree. Scoot discovers a river, and Sam scares Laura off. So we had Tony and Jam on day 6. So it's getting down. There's 4 people left.
And they do nothing but sleep.
Yeah, they all sleep for night 6, which is probably needed. Scoot practices archery. Oh, Caitlin is pricked by thorns while picking berries. I don't know if that means she died or not.
Eric,
injured.
Eric predictions.
She's injured.
Okay.
She's.
She's slowed.
Do you want to say the next 2, Milty?
Okay. Sam then constructs the shack. Laura receives clean water from an unknown sponsor.
She's been receiving a lot.
I
must
think
be
she
a
might be
crowd
the
favorite.
crowd favorite. Yeah.
Yeah.
Understandable.
I'd send her
Yeah.
stuff. Oh yeah, Caitlin didn't die.
All right.
Yeah, she
so
just
how
has
does
like
getting
a
pricked by
slow
berries not
debuff.
kill you, but getting
Sliced
sliced by a sword?
Oh, I don't know.
Well, they weren't
Um,
poisonous thorns. She just
yeah.
has a debuff. Come on.
I think I should have just had a debuff.
Oh, this is a heavy night, Milty. What happened?
All right. There's a lot of fighting.
Mhm.
Laura, Scoot, and Caitlin start fighting, but Scoot runs away as Laura kills Caitlin.
Wow.
And then Sam receives an explosive. So we're down to our final 3.
And Laura is the last girl. Makes sense.
All right.
They're all
The-
hunting for each other.
Yes, they're all hunting for each other. All right. Do we have predictions?
Laura has the bomb.
I think it's Laura.
Okay, you're going with Laura. I'm going to pull for Scoot. He's had a strong showing
He's-
so
he's
far.
been- yeah. Huh. Okay.
Oh.
They're sleeping in shifts.
And Sam has nightmares.
Makes sense.
Understandable.
Yeah. Oh no! Laura unknowingly eats toxic berries. Laura, no.
She had
Had
the
my
bomb too.
I
So
know.
does Sam have it now?
Sam makes a wooden spear and Scoot questions insanity.
I mean,
it's
he has
clearly a
killed the most
tactic
people.
to make Sam put his guard down.
Yeah. Laura on day 9. Sam stabs Scoot with a tree branch.
It's just a debuff.
Sam.
Oh man,
Sam won it.
Wow.
what a showing! A strong showing.
Congratulations to Sam.
Yeah, you really pulled through. You know,
So
I didn't expect that one because he wasn't like on fire in the beginning or anything. He kind of was like a mid man.
He was a late game pick.
He was, yeah.
He had to make it through the mid game to get to the late game.
Yeah. He pulled through.
So
He had
I
to-
the
he had to get a
I had the
full
highest
build
amount of
first.
kills in the match. So in order of placement, we have Sam, who's the winner. Scoot in a very admirable second place.
Mm-hmm.
Laura with a strong third place finish. Caitlin with a solid fourth.
Mm-hmm.
Then Jam in fifth. Tony in sixth. Nathan in third. Then me.
What?
Wait,
Wait, no,
Seven?
no. We have multiple.
what?
This doesn't make sense.
Oh no! All right.
Never
So
mind.
Nathan in seventh. I'm in a very magnificent eighth place.
How am I in 5th place?
No, that's wrong.
You can't say it's wrong. It's on.
Maybe it's for the
It's
days.
wrong. Or is it like on a point
I
system?
think it's points.
That makes no sense.
Yes, well. Haha.
Or because people died at the same times.
That's probably why.
But that doesn't make sense still, because I died before, like, I don't know.
Well.
Whatever.
Congratulations, Sam.
He did it.
He did it.
GG.
All right, so it's 7:30. So it's
Eric.
now time for our activities update, right?
Right.
I think there's
So,
a sheet behind
but
you.
first
Eric.
I have to tell you who you're listening to. And it's very clear that you're listening to the radio station that's high on the mountain and low on the dial, 89.9 WMTB Emmitsburg. You're listening to the Words of Wisdom podcast with Milt and Sophia featuring Eric O'Brien. That's me. And now it's time for a Mount activity update. So, on October 25th, there is a Halloween club night from 11 p.m. to 1:30 a.m. in the CAC Campus Activity Center.
Thank you, Eric.
Also, this Saturday,
Spooky.
which is the 26th,
Yes.
Yes.
this Saturday, the 26th at 7:30, in Knott Auditorium, there will be the Mount St. Mary's Wind Ensemble concert.
Whew.
Oof. It's a very exciting lineup.
Prestigious event.
Yes, it has to do with like our theme this semester is like Russia. So we
Oh.
got like the what's it
Rachmaninoff?
called? Like we have Rachmaninoff, we have Russian Christmas music,
Oh.
we have Fiddler.
The Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
No, unfortunately not. They were booked out. We couldn't get them.
Aw, man.
Ooh.
Are you
So
doing any
you-
songs by them?
No.
Boo.
Milty,
Yeah.
I
But
have
anyways, very exciting
I
lineup.
have a question for you.
Yes.
Is it time for Eric to have an existential crisis?
I think so.
I
Eric
constantly
O'Brien,
have
are you
them.
ready to go on the existential trip of your life?
So
Okay.
Milty and I found this earlier today, and we know what happens. So
Yes,
this is
it's-
just us waiting for him to get to it.
Yes.
To
All right,
this-
Eric. There's going to be some reading for you, but I
Yeah.
think you can get through it. You are in college.
Yeah.
You're doing very well.
I
there
can't
should be
read
like
the-
a next button that you just keep like clicking.
Okay. So this is titled Existential Choose Your Own Adventure. Welcome to your life, Emma Brasio.
Sure.
Is that a person?
the author
Or is that me?
or that's you.
I think it's the person that like you're reading their life.
Okay, so I'm reading the life of
Let's
Emma.
go with both.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, Em, let's see what happens. You're born? Oh, my session has expired.
Oh, what a crisis.
Yes.
Oh,
How
what a crisis.
existential.
Yes.
Okay,
Such wow.
wait, I died already?
No, just keep going.
Just keep going. Eric, are you struggling?
Do you need help?
I hit next and nothing happened. Okay, after being born, you became a person with choices. This was inevitable. Now you have to make them. You are free to make them. So I guess I only have one choice. So I'm 2 years old, and it asks me if I'm thirsty or hungry. Clearly, I'm thirsty because I always want to make that liquid. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Because I'm 2 years old, there are many things that I don't understand, and my mom feeds the cat before she feeds me, and I'm pissed. So I can either throw a fit or throw my food across the kitchen. So I'm not a wasteful person, so I'm just gonna throw a fit because that seems like more fun. So my mom didn't like that, and she asked why I was upset, but I can't talk, so like I just cannot answer her. So I can either stop throwing a fit and move on, or I can continue to throw a fit and know that emotions are an inescapable part of life. And emotions are an inescapable part of life, so I'm going to keep throwing a fit because that's what I do. Okay, I'm 15 now. It's time to make some big choices. Okay, so I'm a 15-year-old, and I'm going to be taking test scores. I have to do all this really not fun stuff, like take the ACT if I'm from the Midwest. Yeah, my mom's encouraging me, but probably won't help because it's the ACT. Should I move up a grade? Do I want to?
It's a big decision.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Think of the social implications.
Yeah.
I feel like it's too difficult, and I don't try that hard. I want to coast, so I'm
Okay.
just not gonna skip a grade and
Very
stay where I
strong
am.
reasoning. Good use of deductive reasoning.
I stayed in my grade, and I made my transition to high school more easy, and I'm applying to lots of colleges and jobs.
Nice.
It seems pretty, normal.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're living life.
so now, will I make the right choices? Will I make the right choices? Is it just gonna keep asking me this? Will I make the right choices? Oh, I get it.
It's very existential.
Do you, yeah.
Maybe. You made your choices. Maybe they're right. Maybe they're wrong. Either way, it's your life. You grow up. You have many experiences, many choices over the time. And at 23, I fall in love. And
Oh, it keeps
Oh,
going.
we didn't
Stuff
go.
like
we
that.
didn't
we didn't get
this
this
far.
there's
far.
a few years pass, and you start thinking that maybe you'll marry them. Let's see what happens.
How romantic.
Oh, I didn't know
Uh,
this happened.
I don't marry
neither
them,
did I.
but I fall in love some more, and then I fall out of love more often than I fall into love.
Rip.
Oof.
And then at 26, I fall in love again and I marry them. And then I'm taking a road trip. And it says to a wedding or a funeral or to California or for the hell of it or just for fun. Halfway there, somewhere in the deserts of Nevada, my spouse turns to you. We're the only ones on this road. There's probably not a person in 50 miles in any direction. And you ask, and then she says, we're very alone. Pause. I'm very alone. You're very alone. That's all. That's all.
This is very existential.
Yes. We're intrigued because Milty and I didn't get this
Yes.
far.
Your spouse
we thought
adventure-
that it was just.
Oh,
Gonna
it
keep
just
going with the.
Yeah,
I hope it's the right
No,
decision.
no.
So we're in uncharted territory.
Okay.
Yeah.
You and your spouse eventually make it to your destination. You're stuck in traffic within 10 miles of your destination. The car is moving ahead of you 2 inches a mile.
Wait a second.
Hmm.
2 inches a mile.
2
Yeah.
inches at a time.
Okay.
Sorry. They're
Eric,
equally-
I was like,
So we're stuck in traffic, and I joke, we're not alone here. Maybe not, your spouse remarks. But what do you think they're thinking? You don't say a word until you're out of traffic. If you can't fathom what they're thinking about, click choice 1. If you're thinking about what they're thinking about, choose choice 2. I'm going to choose 2 because I'm always thinking what other people are thinking about.
how
And-
progressive?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, like auto insurance.
Hmm.
Are their thoughts like mine? Do they think like me? What are they thinking? Do they like the car that they're in? I don't know any of these things. I must reevaluate my life because I don't know what anybody else is saying or thinking. Oh man, this is so much.
I'm gonna take a peek over.
Okay, at 28, I want children. So I have 4 of them.
Oh.
A boy, girl. You love them very much and help them make decisions to discover their freedom and the terror that comes along with making their own choices. At 33, you decide to grow your hair long. At 34, you hate it and cut it all off. At 37, you decide you want to live in the country. At 46, you decide you hate funerals after burying your parents. At 55, you decide you don't love your spouse anymore. Oh my God. Your spouse tells you they love you more every day. You cry because you know. Wait.
Oof. That's an oof.
That's terrible.
Oh, wait, never mind. I read it wrong.
Oh.
At 55, you decide you love your spouse more every day. And then she tells you that she loves you more, and then you cry because you know. At 64, you
So
decide
there's
you like
not gonna
road
be a
bushes.
divorce.
Yeah.
At 64, you decide you like rose bushes. So you
Where did you
plant
get the
some
divorce
of them.
from?
I don't know. at 78, you decide not to tell your children you desire to be
Cremated?
cremated. Your
Cremated.
spouse wasn't cremated. What the heck? I'm just getting confused now. There's so much stuff.
Can we just say that you got cremated and this was it?
Oh no. At 80, okay, now at 83, you're very sick. Your children are visiting you. They take turns, decide you can't put them through this much longer. But you look back in your life one more time. Did you make the right choices? You decide, lying in bed, shivering with a fever, that you don't know what right means. You decide to ask different questions. Did you make meaningful choices?
But what is meaning?
Ooh.
Did you make meaningful choices? Did you make meaningful
It's
choices?
doing the
Did
thing
you make
again.
meaningful choices? Let's see what happens if I keep clicking it.
I kind of hope it just goes on forever,
Yeah.
and then it
Oh
ends
no!
with you die.
Now it just says, "Are you making meaningful choices?" And there's no
no clicky.
click for next. So I'm guessing I died thinking, "Are you making meaningful choices?"
Okay, well that's like a term that Milton and we thought it was gonna be like a joke
Yes.
that he would just have to keep clicking, but it
No, there's
turns
like
out-
a-
Honestly, fine with it though.
yeah,
There's
me
like
very
a
too.
full
Yeah.
page. That
Yeah.
was a lot.
So
You're
Eric,
welcome.
what do you think of that question? Do you make meaningful choices?
I definitely-
What are meaningful choices?
I definitely do not make meaningful choices because I waste most of my time playing video games and such. I feel like I really waste most of my time doing absolutely nothing. And I feel like I'm not really going anywhere with my life.
Wow, that got deep. All right.
But I'm applying to PhD programs. I'm dating Sophia
Hi. That's
for
me.
3 years almost, which is pretty cool.
Snaps.
Thank
It's
you.
it's pretty chill swag if you know that
Oh,
lingo.
that's how I love that's how you feel about me.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like
But I
where we are now in our lives, at least the perception is that it's not super meaningful now, but it will
Why
be.
not?
I don't know. It's like
Because like we're choosing where we want to like go to school to choose a career for the rest of our life.
Yeah.
see, but didn't
So
wasn't like
isn't
the
that
same
very
thing
meaningful?
said going into college?
No.
No, it's like
Because like everyone's like, oh,
I mean, I
like your
chose my
major, like
major.
yeah, because that like that's like setting you on your career path or whatever.
Yeah, but I feel like once you go to like a PhD program, you know how like you can change your major super easily in undergrad? Once you're in a PhD program,
you're stuck.
You're kind of stuck.
I mean, but like, for you guys with science, like you came in with like, oh, I'm gonna do science, and once you do that, like the science major is fairly streamlined.
Unless you don't do well.
Yeah, there's
Unless
that.
Orgo takes you out.
Yeah. So, but
It's the best of us.
like that
Actually,
makes
though.
it harder to change your major, or like it makes it like very difficult to change into a science major.
Yeah, it does.
So I don't
Some
know.
people do it though.
Laura did it.
Yeah, I know.
props.
We love you, Laura.
Shout out. We know you're listening.
Almost won.
Yes.
Fan favorite.
You know, I've been thinking about this meaningful question, and I feel like I make meaningful choices. Now that I think about it,
But does making meaningful choices make your life meaningful?
I don't
Not
know.
necessarily, because like people make meaningful like because like what you said, like there's a lot of meaningful choices, like
Mhm.
or just like thinking of like things like that don't seem meaningful but actually are. Like say like what you drive, like driving a car versus a motorcycle. It's like it doesn't seem particularly meaningful. However, there's like implications for how eco-friendly they are. Safety. Like driving a motorcycle is a lot more dangerous than driving a car. So that seemingly meaningless decision you made 5 years previously can suddenly, in the span of a millisecond, turn into a very meaningful one.
Yeah.
So
He's
it's
right.
like, how do you judge the meaningful questions?
Well, I wasn't saying like I was saying more like just because you make meaningful choices doesn't mean that like your life has meaning.
Yeah,
I mean,
Like, does life have meaning?
I think
I
so.
hope so. I was reading.
But how can you be sure? You say I think so.
I mean,
like,
it's one of those things where until I guess you die, you never know 100%. So like it's sort of like science, where it's like the information shown to the display rather
Yeah.
than it proves. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because like
correlations
yeah.
versus causations.
because it's like in science, it's like you can't know for 100% definitively. So it's like in life, you can be very sure about things.
But there's error bars.
Yeah, there's error.
Get those error bars.
My project had a lot of error bars. It
Mine
did.
didn't.
It was really bad.
My entire science career through high school had a lot of error involved.
Oh,
let's
no.
just go with that.
My last project didn't have a lot of error. But I mean, it is what it is.
Or like history. How much error is acceptable in history?
Yeah.
a
Because
lot.
there's just so much that you don't really.
But you don't hear the
No.
loser's side. Like, we don't know the Trojan War from the like view of the Trojans.
Well, depends on whether or not you actually take the Romans on face value and if they're from the Trojans. Oh, is it time
It's time.
for another PSA update from the one, the only Eric O'Brien?
Yes. And now I will present to you a public service announcement from the WMTB local nonprofit file. Together with families, healthcare providers, policymakers, researchers, and donors, the Frederick County Alzheimer's Association strives for excellence. Their mission is to ensure better care, to develop better programs, to advance knowledge and understanding about this illness, and to achieve its goal of creating a world without Alzheimer's disease. For more information about the local chapter, please call 301-696-0315. And now, a quick message.
It takes 12 years to create a graduate. It takes about the same time to create a dropout. And at the end of the day, the difference between a child becoming one or the other could be you. So United Way is asking you to make a pledge. Tutor a child who needs help. Mentor a kid who needs someone on their side. Volunteer to read to children. Because when a child advances, we all advance. Be a reader, tutor or mentor. Give, advocate, volunteer. Live United. Take the pledge now at liveunited.org. Brought to you by United Way and the Ad Council.
Welcome back to the Words of Wisdom podcast on 89.9 WMTB Emmetsburg, on the mountain, low on the dial.
So Eric came up with a great idea during that PSA break.
I hate this idea.
It's a fantastic idea.
You don't have
it's not.
any dad jokes to tell?
No.
Why?
Why would I have
So
dad
we got a
jokes?
little philosophical, a little existential, a little down in the dumps, possibly. Unless
I mean,
you
did
believe
make
we
me
came
take
to an
the
up.
existential test, so
Yeah. But we figured we would uplift the mood with a few dad jokes. So I got a great one to start us off. A husband says to his wife, "I'm going to rearrange our herb garden in alphabetical order." She says, "Where will you find the time?" He replies, "Next to the sage."
haha.
I'm not laughing.
It was great.
I'm not laughing at any of these.
Okay.
Eric, do you have another one?
I have a good one. So, I was talking to my friend the calendar yesterday, and I'm worried that he might die soon. His days are numbered.
That was good.
No.
That was like a 7.8 out of 10.
I will never appreciate dad jokes.
My
Why?
friends. I have another one.
Oh, perfect. I'm ready.
My friends' new dogs are named Rolex and geez, I don't know another name. Whatever. My friend's new dog is named Rolex. He's a watchdog.
I got another great one.
Great.
A pirate with a peg leg walks into the freezer. He says, "Shiver me timbers."
Anything else?
Hmm. Let's see.
Do you have any, Sophia?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Are you positive?
Yes.
Double check.
Nope.
Well, that's a depressing note
So
to end
glad
our
we
dad
had
joke
that.
segment with.
Yeah. Let's never do that again.
I think it should be a recurring segment on the show. Let's take a vote. All in favor, raise your hand.
And I'm in the minority.
See, but they can't see you.
Oh,
So we're going to
yes.
pretend that you raised your hand
I
also.
did not raise my hand. You know what? No. Next week we cannot have the dad jokes part of this because it's my birthday. So no.
Boo.
Because Halloween.
I get it.
Very funny, Eric.
Well, it's
Wonderful
not actually my
joke.
birthday, but like, you know, it's close enough.
Nah, it's your birthday.
No, my birthday is next Thursday, not
Yeah.
Tuesday.
Well, why
No.
didn't you have it on Tuesday for the podcast?
We'll
Are
celebrate
you
your
not committed
Let
enough?
me go back 22 years ago.
Yeah.
You clearly just aren't committed enough to this podcast, Sophia.
Oh my
Oh, yes. That's me, just not committed.
Yeah.
Happens.
So, Milty, would you like to introduce what we're doing next?
So, this next Choose Your Own Adventure.
Is this a quick one?
Who
can make it
knows,
quick.
man?
I'll make it quick. I'll skim it.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, are you taking the test?
Oh, I was just gonna have you guys pick the
Okay,
options, and I'll
okay.
just like tell you what's happening.
Okay.
Okay.
This is very. We're gonna have to think very hard about this, Eric.
All right.
I'm always thinking very hard about everything.
You survived high school.
I'm an intellectual.
You survived middle school.
But can you survive preschool? Surviving
I mean,
preschool.
I did, so I hope I can.
It says surviving preschool by Ogre11. Thank
Shout
you,
out.
Ogre11.
Shout
So,
out. Unless this
waking-
turns out to be a bad story, and then
Milty, it's gonna be fine. It's
Okay.
preschool. Okay.
how hard can it be, right?
Waking up. You open your eyes. There is light. You smell something too. You blink your eyes again. See the area around you. When you look up there, you notice there are some flying things up there. You can't quite focus on them. Are they too far away? They may be a butterfly, maybe a battleship. Perhaps you should investigate more. Should you stare at the flying objects or look around to see what else you can find?
Eric, thoughts? Look at the objects or look
Yeah,
around?
I kind of. What do you want to do?
I'm
I
kind
have
of
a
feeling the
decision.
objects.
Yeah, I was
Okay.
going to do that too.
Stare at them?
Yes.
Okay.
We must examine
Looking more
further.
closely, you can see one of the objects is an airplane.
Exciting.
It turns out it's like a mobile, like, you know,
Yeah.
the things above the crib. So you're looking at it, there's a red blob, but you don't know what it is.
Oh, I really hope it's Clifford.
Behind that red blob, there's a yellow ship. So it looks like it's like a mode of transportation, mobile.
Yeah.
That's what it seems
It's a
to be.
themed one.
You are suddenly interrupted by the voice of your mother. Oh, Milty loved this line when we were like quickly skimming this earlier. Oh, look, my sweetiekins is awake. She comes and picks you up. You realize you are hungry and that she showed up to feed you. Oh, yeah. Continue.
Do we get some toast?
I don't think so. I don't know if we
No.
can be trusted to eat toast properly yet.
Oh, so after you
Ooh.
eat, you're hungry again. But she says you can't go to sleep because it's time to go to school. Your eyes bolt awake. You remember that place called school? It's a horrible, evil place. There are other crying babies there. There are no instructions. You get in trouble for everything.
First off, I would like to point out that we are apparently a very intelligent toddler.
Yes.
Like, we know what airplanes are. We know what battleships are.
And
We
red
know what
blobs.
other babies are.
Yeah.
It's very impressive, Eric.
We know what
I
red
think
blobs are.
I think we should be proud.
I'm pretty proud of my toddler self.
As the car starts to move, you give up and stare at the colors that zoom past your window. So you're in
Pretty
the car
colors.
now on your way to school.
We know colors. This is very impressive.
So the prison guards here don't care for it. So I think it's the teachers that they're talking
So
about.
we also know what prison guards are.
Yeah. Yeah.
Unless this
Baby's
is
seen
like
some
some
stuff,
sort
man.
of internment camp.
Okay, so there's a circle of babies who you might enlist in your army for when you take over the world. So should you crawl over to
I'm
the...
growing more concerned.
Yeah, me too. Should you crawl over to the box of picture books, crawl over to where the other kids are sitting, or look around to see what else you can find?
Eric,
Oh, we must enlist now.
Okay.
Action must ensue.
remember, only you can prevent wildfires.
So we're
Forest
going over
fires?
to the other kids, right?
Wildfires?
Yeah, it's wildfires.
Yeah.
Nailed it.
So you check them out as you get there. They're all dressed and wearing diapers, as they should be.
It's good. Safety first.
In
Some have
uniform.
shoes on, some don't.
Oh, there's
so-
clear.
Oh my!
There's
yes.
clearly a classist division between.
I
them.
literally I can't read all of this because it's so long. But you, the toddler, give a very long speech about enlisting them in your army.
Would it make Frank proud?
Yes, I
All
think this
right.
is Frank's future
So
child.
we need to save this page.
Yeah. The next baby to let's a loud burp. Okay. You are starting to realize that your dreams of an army to overtake these prison guard teachers just isn't going to happen. At least not today.
So what you're saying is we did not roll a nat 20.
No.
Dang.
Yeah, we
The
rolled
other
like a
kids
3.
ruined it, it seems. So snack time. So you have to wait in line to get a handful of Cheerios as your snack. Do you want to refuse waiting, wait your turn, or grab a handful and shove them in your mouth?
Option C.
Oh, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah. You have to seize the
I must-
initiative.
We're savages here.
So the teacher army guard says, no, 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 don't do that or we will call your mommy. It's
Well-
too late. You crammed the pile of Cheerios
I
in your
think
mouth.
to a toddler, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
yeah, take me home.
Yeah,
Get
yeah,
me
yeah.
out.
I can get good snacks. Cheerios, are these even honey nut?
I hope so.
So you smile at her like yelling at you. So yeah, you're defiant. So
Stay strong, little me. Stay strong.
there's a circle of kids who are getting together in a circle. Wow, okay. You're really not sure why they do that, but they always do. You wonder if they have some tricks they are working on. Should you go learn shapes with them, go to the picture books, or play with other kids?
I like shapes.
Shapes are fun.
'Kay.
Shapes are cool.
You
They come in
learn
all shapes and
shapes.
sizes.
Oh, it's the game where you have to put the right shape in the right hole. So you're holding on to one of the plastic blocks. Do you want it in the first, second, or third?
Third.
Third. It fit. So,
There we go.
Geniuses.
First time.
So you win.
We get moved up
It's
a grade.
It says you win. You drop the box and move on. Picture books or play with other kids.
Eric, thoughts?
Okay, let's go
Let-
for pictures.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're
okay.
artsy toddlers.
Got it. Okay. Hipsters.
And like the kids didn't listen to us. They didn't join our army. So
Right.
like we're
We
kind
gotta
of
read some
yeah.
some picture book
So it
Nietzsche
looks
or
like
something.
you're reading
Nietzsche.
something about bears. You're reading something about bears.
Is it about
wild
Smokey, perchance?
where the wild things are.
I don't know. It doesn't give a title.
Wait, is this Smokey the Bear coming back?
Oh, it's
Little
what's-
Bear?
What's the one with the blonde girl?
Little Red Riding Hood?
Goldilocks. Yeah, that one.
How about the Bernstein Bears instead?
Oh, it's
Not to be
lunchtime.
confused
Wait,
with Bernstein.
wait. It's lunchtime.
A
So, do you want to play outside with the rest of the kids or go take a nap?
let's weigh
Uh,
the pros and cons.
Okay, we must keep enlisting.
Yes.
So, go outside.
yes.
We mu-
Okay, okay. Swing, sandbox, grass, or fence?
Swings.
Yeah, I would say the same.
I want to change my answer then.
Looks like you are not. Okay. You pushed off 2 other kids off the swing set, and then the teacher threatens to call your mom again.
Again,
so,
doesn't seem like a bad thing.
yeah. So do you go to the sandbox, grass, or fence?
Oh man, I don't like the sandbox.
Oh man, I'm feeling the sandbox.
You can we'll go for the sandbox.
We're going
Let's
through
see
it.
what happens.
Our mini toddler self is
Mhm.
going through a bit of an identity
The
crisis.
combined Milky and Eric.
yes.
So you're making a masterpiece, 27-room mansion in the sand, and then the teacher says we have to go inside.
Can I say no?
You jump on your project and head for the door. It's nap time. Do we go to sleep, curl up with a friend, or cry for milk?
Cry?
Definitely cry.
We're very needy.
She's telling you to stop crying. Do you
We're
go to
not.
sleep or keep crying?
We're not stopping.
We're not stop. You have to full commit, Sophia.
So you're
They
in
gave us
timeout.
Cheerios without milk.
You're in timeout.
Okay, that's fine.
And then they gave us milk without Cheerios.
So
It's like being in
your-
the cooler.
your mom came now.
Okay, good.
Yes, get
It
us out of
says
here.
this time before you get going, your mom picks you up. You reach out for the milk, and she gave you milk. So I guess she just had like a sippy cup with her. I don't.
I hope so.
Yeah. No, she just hands you the carton.
That's not what- that's
She
not what I
talked
was
to the
thinking.
prison guard / teacher, and they said you had a good day. That's a lie. and then she takes you home, and then you get home and you say, "Yay, it's time to eat. Congratulations, you managed to survive the day at preschool. Thanks for reading. I hope you enjoyed."
We made
what
it.
a day. We
Oh.
did it, Eric. Any final comments about surviving another day
Preschool.
at preschool?
I think it was your first day at preschool.
We will rise.
We will.
Yeah. Got to watch out for those toddlers. I mean,
Yeah.
I know that when I was in preschool, I apparently came home every day and told my sister the craziest stories about like fighting off like robbers and stuff.
Oh, so this is just makes sense of
Yeah,
making an army.
it's the only logical conclusion to my preschool arc.
Right.
Like I would just be like a unresolved character.
Well, I had fun. Did you guys have fun?
That
I
was
think
fun.
so.
It was great.
Yeah, the dad jokes really brought the whole episode together.
I beg to differ, but
Especially
Milty,
the first one.
Yeah.
Milty, do you have our word of wisdom?
I do have our word of wisdom for today. I hope I can find it.
Thank God, because I don't have it.
We are very prepared.
We don't have our outline.
So, this is a quote from the one, the only, Sophocles.
Ooh.
Sophical.
One who knows how to show and to accept kindness will be a friend better than any possession.
Beautiful.
Very wise.
Wow.
Yes. Thank you, Milty.
Yeah,
And
and we
thank
did
you,
it.
everyone, for listening.
We survived another episode of the Words of Wisdom podcast.
But next week shall be the epitome of this semester's episodes because it is birth week for me. We get to celebrate my birthday.
yes.
It's going to be
Will
fun.
you bring us cake?
You know what? Yeah. Let's have cake.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
We're going to have cake.
And we're going to possibly play my favorite game.
We
Tell
can't
your
say we're
friends,
having cake though.
Tell your
because
family.
we're not allowed to eat in the studio.
We are not having cake. I repeat, no cake.
All right. No cake, guys.
We-
Sorry.
We're totally not having cake.
Never going to have cake.
Unfortunately.
Ever.
Just can't happen.
No.
But tell your friends, tell your family, tell your cousins that you don't really talk to anymore to tune in next week for our special episode, birthday edition
Yes. It's going to be a
of
party.
Words of Wisdom.
Yes. Thank
Yeah.
you for listening,
Yeah.
everyone.
See you next week.
Thank you
same
for
time.
listening to the Words of Wisdom podcast on 89.9 WMTB Emmitsburg, high on the mountain, low on the dial. And next up, we have 3 Geeks in a Podcast, correct?
Currently
so far,
just
there's
one
just
geek,
one geek in the podcast,
but there might be 2 more showing up. Stay
I
tuned.
hope so. So, thanks for listening, guys.